What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
How are you, man?
Good. Good morning.
Good morning. I will give you a full update in a minute. I'm playing. There you go, sir.
That was quicker than Mommy can do it. Daddy can do it way faster than me.
Well, because Daddy puts ties on, well, not regularly.
No way.
Okay, well, the only other option are the thicker ones, so that's what we have
Let
today.
me see it. The only other option are the thicker ones. I don't know.
Yes, your foot is getting big.
Alright. Fix your hair. Let's go fix your hair. Okay. Alright, so yours is good, right? Alright guys, what's up? Put some light on the subject. Give you guys an update from the past few days. You guys last saw me Saturday, and I said that I was going to the running event in Austin, and as the day progressed Saturday into Sunday, Jordan and I just talked, and with the state of my knee and with this race coming up, we just felt that it was in my best interest to stay home. And that was a really hard decision because I'm really passionate about building the brand and connecting and making sure that I'm a leader. But I also can't do all things at all times and, you know, burn the candle at both ends. And really with where my training's at right now, I just need to be fixed in one spot and recover and just not try to continue to travel like crazy, you know. So talked to Natasha, she agreed with the decision, and I'm also super thankful for her and Chris and Dan and the entire team with Raw that is out at the running event, that I can just trust people to kind of give that off. And they're going to be there all week, and I'm confident it's going to be a great event. We are going to be sampling our gels, which is a huge step in the right direction for us to launch early 2025. So that's that. So part of that too is yesterday, kind of with just how I've been feeling lately, you know, just full transparency, like been feeling more fatigue, kind of haven't really been feeling myself in terms of training, and I just wanted to get fully checked out. So obviously the knee has been an issue for the past week, so I went to 2 doctor's appointments yesterday, and I also went and got blood work done. The blood work specifically is I just wanted to see how I'm doing internally with, you know, how hard I'm pushing and sleep not being the best, and I wanted to see where my hormones are at, where my thyroid was at. And granted, if these things are off, I can't necessarily fix them, but at least I might have some answers as to why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling. So I had 3 doctor's appointments yesterday. For my knee specifically, we drained my knee in the morning, and we have some footage of that to show you guys, but I drained 100 cc's off of my knee, and it was the fastest we've ever drained it off of my knee, and it was the most we've drained in a single pull. So I got some relief from that, but at the same time, it's like continuing to be frustrating to me why this continues to happen over and over again. So that was that. Got the blood work done, went and saw another doctor, and he wants me to get another ultrasound on my knee and my lower leg, and then we'll make some further decisions from there, possibly looking at putting a drain, an actual drain that will stay in my knee for 2 weeks or something like that. Which I'm familiar with that with my pec. I had to have a drain in my pec when I had my pec surgery. So that's kind of where I'm at. And then in terms of training, Natasha and I have communicated very closely. I'm actually waiting to hear from her this morning, kind of with an update. She wants me to update her every morning with my weight, with my resting heart rate overnight. Sleep score, we're gonna view, but we're gonna view that like a little cautiously. Because so many variables go into play there, and obviously again with where I'm at right now with my training, we don't expect a great sleep score. We just want to more so look at the trend there. So weight, resting heart rate overnight, sleep score, analytics of the sleep, and then we're going to kind of judge training on a day-to-day basis based off of that. So waiting to hear from her, but I'll have some form of a ride and run off this morning, and then we'll head to the office and just integrate myself in the day. Obviously I didn't plan on being in the office this week. So I don't have a ton on my schedule because my schedule is blocked off, but we'll just make the most of the time that we're there. Obviously, we are building heavily into Black Friday right now for both brands, Raw and Revive, Bum Energy, Vaughn's Treats, all the things. So I just want to be present. And Chris and Dom are also both gone. They're over in Germany right now. So just wanting to be one of the guys that are here and just available and present from a leadership perspective in the office. All right, so this morning I'm gonna do an hour and a half bike outside. And then I have a 45-minute runoff after. So nutrition wise, just had a big piece of sourdough with 30 grams of nut butter and a banana. And then on the bike, I'm gonna have 35 grams of carbs. And then immediately off the bike, I'm gonna have a gel. And then I'll have 10 grams of carbs in a bottle for the run. And then I do these Beat It shots. This is a nitrate from Beats. This is 13 grams of carbs, 25 grams of carbs in the gel. Should be good. And I know I've kept mentioning this, but I'm also just needing to say it for myself, but like, we aren't trying to drive fat loss anymore. I'm not trying to be in a massive surplus either. I'm just trying to fuel the training every day and avoid feeling depleted. I was 178.8 this morning, and the goal is just to not lose any more weight. This is where we're at. I didn't really like fully talk about this the other day, but like Saturday, honestly, was like a pretty disappointing bike ride. The winds were crazy. They were up to 14 miles an hour, but like I just felt, so my heart rate was really in control, but I just felt like I had no power in my legs. Like I just felt like I couldn't generate any power, and it was just a very off day for me in terms of that. In terms of like actual power and average power for the ride, that was like my worst ride of the year. So just again, very weird, odd, and also not very encouraging when I'm this close to a race. So obviously assessing that, and yesterday, Natasha actually didn't want me to ride yesterday, which I kind of listened, I kind of didn't listen. I went out for 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 10 of that being a warm up, 5 of that being a cool down. So really not a long ride at all, but like I literally just got on the bike just to see if like my legs were broken. Which yesterday's ride was good. So I think it was just an off day. And then also too, I said this in the last video and then I contradicted myself, but I've been purposely using just a Cervelo because I just want a consistent bike regardless if I'm inside or outside. But then on Saturday morning, for some reason, I'm like, oh, I really like my S-Works, I'll ride that. And something was just off. You know, it could have been a measurement, it could have been a positioning thing. It just felt very foreign to me based off of how everything's been feeling on the Cervelo, so that could have been part of it as well. So again, trying to not be an idiot, trying to actually listen to what I say, and just, you know, fine tune all these things. Again, guys, like this is all new to me, you know, and I'm trying to do the best that I can, but I make mistakes and things happen, and just learn and correct and make notes and then don't do it again, you know. All right, so you guys heard, gonna follow the workout as laid today. I have a little bit more variance in my working sets where I can go up to 80%, but then she wants me to actually pull back on my recovery, truly get my heart rate back down, and then we'll go from there. So we're gonna do a 90-minute ride outside. It's nice outside, wind's not too bad right now. I just wanna get more experience outside going into the race, and we're gonna take it from there. of my recoveries to chill. So I'm chilling. But no, my power feels good today. When I'm going, I'm going. That was a really good ride. I felt good. Truly, I felt good. Weather's beautiful. Gonna change up the old shoes and go for a run. Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good ride though.
Good.
Weather was nice.
No wind.
Oh, good one. Heavy. I'm just getting weak. All right, we just got back from our run. Took Harry with us, so we don't have any content, but that's okay. You guys know what a run looks like. Jordan and I had like 8:11 pace. I was at 8:11. If I could hold right around 8 minutes for Daytona, that would be awesome. And now, I don't think you guys have seen this side of me yet on the YouTube, but when it comes to Christmas, I turn into the elf. So we kind of kicked things off on Friday. We had an impromptu family day on Friday. We took the boys to see The Red One, the new Rock movie. Really good message in that movie. I will say for 5-year-olds, it's a little scary, but the message is good. And then, yeah, Walker was definitely scared.
He was in my lap majority of the movie.
I asked one of my friends if it was scary, and he said, "No, man, you're good." I was scared. But anyway, Salt and Straw, which is a company that The Rock is part owner in, they did like a collab with the Red One movie. Oh, perfect. So, some of my favorite things in life are ice cream and Christmas. So that's what we got. I got some non-Christmas flavors. But this is Commander of the ELF. It's peanut butter chocolate crinkle. So it's basically just all the best things in the world in one container. Another one of those. Chocolate gooey brownie. That's for Dallas. That's right up Dallas's alley. Dallas and I love chocolate stuff. The main difference between Dallas and I is he likes chocolate base and I do not. There's another one of those. I prefer vanilla base.
Or peanut butter.
Yeah, or peanut butter. Okay, this is Red's Cookie Platter. So this is basically all the traditional cookie, Christmas cookies blended into eggnog custard.
Dang.
Got a coffee and love nuts for Jordan. Another one of these Red's Cookie Platters.
Wait, what's the coffee and lug nut?
I would imagine coffee and nuts. Chocolate gooey brownie. Salted, malted, chocolate chip cookie dough. That would be for me and Walker. Red's Cookie Platter. And another cookie dough. So, there we go. It'll take us 6.5 months to eat all this, but that's okay. See, they have it where you like buy 5, or you have to buy 5, and then if you get 6, then you have to buy 10. It's a big gimmick. So.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Now I gotta find a place in the freezer to put it all.
To replace the other ones?
Yeah. We probably should go through some of them.
Alright guys, so I wanted to show you something, and sometimes I think analytics can make you overthink. And I think sometimes analytics are proof of what you truly are feeling in your body. So with my knee, again, Saturday was like a really, really hard ride for me. I just felt like I had no power. I talked about all these things. Well, I didn't even look at this, but I just looked and I showed Harry because it's wild. So Saturday's ride, my left-right balance on my pedal stroke was 67% on my left, 33% on my right. My torque effectiveness was 80% on my left, 49% on my right. And my pedal smoothness was 22% on my left, 13% on my right. So obviously you can see a huge discrepancy between left side and right side. I got 100 mLs drained out of my knee yesterday. Today, my left-right balance is 50-50, 100% spot on. And I felt a significant difference in the ride today. So just goes to show, like, I'm really trying to not like continue to bring up my knee. Trust me guys, that I would love to never have to talk about it again. But like, I also think I'm doing a disservice to the story if I don't talk about it, because as we can see, it's playing a role in my performance and how I feel and how I can function throughout the day, conscious and subconscious thoughts throughout the day, how much I'm having to do in terms of reaching out to doctors and continuing to review my protocols and the things that I'm taking, and you know, adding Advil, taking Advil out, all these different things that I'm doing nonstop just to make sure that I can perform. But then you look at like the analytics and it's like proof positive that like obviously this is playing a role in how well I'm doing or lack thereof. So kind of cool. What's up, guys? Hey, good to see you. Good, man.
I watch your videos, awesome stuff, buddy. Yeah. No,
Hey there, sir.
How are you?
Dude, you look fantastic.
Which was actually pretty good yesterday, so probably head back over there, go swimming after that, because the pool's at the same place, and then get flashed by Indy, and then chill. I've actually sort of tried to schedule in some time off today. Yesterday it was like, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting back to bed.
What's up, dude?
What's up, my brother? How are you?
I'm good, man. How about you?
Good.
But I was calling because I wanted to follow up on what you had said yesterday. Are you going to have flavors, the cadence flavors? Are they going to be ready by Thursday?
Yeah, I just tasted
Would you
fantastic.
good?
Yeah, so we'll make it happen.
All right, brother. I'm pumped, man. Thank you so much.
Yep, you got it, man.
All right.
Take care of that
I'll
stuff.
talk to you soon.
I'll text you.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, bye.
Okay.
That was good. Good call. There's a Publix next door, and I said, hey, I'm going to Publix to get a snack. Anybody want to come? Alright guys, I have a exciting announcement to make today, and this has been like 8-9 months in the works that I've just kind of kept quiet as I wanted to just see it truly come to fruition. I have had and I've established a relationship with Jared Griffith of Prime Fitness for a while now, and as he's seen my transition into endurance sport, he reached out to me on several different factors. One, being just a mutual interest between us. Two, our passion for biomechanics of equipment, and then also just from a family perspective, he enjoyed seeing me transition into endurance-based sports because it's been something that he's enjoyed with his family. He has a daughter that's at a very high level, at the high school level. We had kind of bounced some ideas back and forth on her nutrition, had a better fuel for her races, and then it kind of just organically worked into this conversation of Prime wanting to enter into the endurance category, specifically for strength equipment. This is a new realm for them. So Jared asked me to be a part of this, and he asked my thoughts on equipment. And within that, especially for runners and for endurance-based athletes, a lot of these people, a lot of you individuals, you guys are training at home, you guys are training in smaller gyms. So one of the things that we wanted to work with here is just smaller footprints for the equipment that we make. And then really looking at the hierarchy of needs of runners, of endurance-based athletes, things that they generally have breakdown in, things that we need to continue to work on and building. So this is the first prototype. This is the first piece. They've sent it to me to kind of unveil and to also test. So the unveiling will be today, and I'm going to continue to test it over time and bring it to you guys. So I wanted to show you guys this piece, but really when it came down to it, I talked to Jared specifically about what I felt there was a lack or a gap in the training community and equipment specifically, and that was with tibialis raises. And what I noticed specifically as I started to run is there was this need to train the tibialis, but a lot of the tibialis machines, the strength curve really isn't there. You know, a lot of them, you either put a 5-pound plate on there and there's just basically it goes from 0 to 100 and it's just so hard to contract at the top, or when you go from 5 pounds and there's no tension at the top, you go to 10 pounds and there's too much tension at the top. So what I really told them to focus on within what they're so good at is the strength curve. You know, so within a tibialis raise, working through the strength curve, working to make sure that you can load different ranges of the strength curve and bring a tibialis raise to the market that is, one, better, more effective, consistently works with the strength curve, and something that runners could utilize to then strengthen their tibialis to make sure that they're not having breakdown between calf and tibialis, because again, that is one of the major issues and concerns. So there's another piece of equipment that we are working on bringing to life. I'm going to leave that again kind of just close to the chest until we come to fruition with it. But again, the focus with these pieces of equipment is smaller footprint, something that people can accessibly use in their homes, pre-training, activation, whether they're, you know, working from their couch, whether they have a small gym facility like I have here, or in commercialized gyms. So I'm going to show you guys this piece now. Again, super excited about it. This is my first time seeing it in person other than blueprints, and we're just going to see it together now. And again, really honestly, guys, in speaking with Jared and the relationship that we built, it's just an honor to be a part of Prime in this way and, work on bringing new equipment to life, especially within something that I'm really passionate about, and also in an area where I see a gap in terms of what's currently being built and what I feel like is truly beneficial. So here it is. Get it out. Alright, so just in true Prime fashion, there's the green pin here to load different ranges and increase the range of motion. And again, with the primary focus here being on it being a consistent range throughout the strength curve. So again, I don't want to try this right now and say, hey guys, this is awesome. I want to actually test it. I want to load it and continue to bring this to you guys through the videos to document how I feel about it, how I feel we can make it better. I think personally, again, from a footprint standpoint, that we should keep this as a unilateral piece. We're also testing a bilateral piece, as well as a piece that will operate independently of each other, but yet still have both feet able to be on the equipment at the same time. So we're working through all these things right now. Again, creating awareness about this, and this is just something that I'm super excited to be a part of. I want to thank Prime Fitness for allowing me to be a part of this and just trusting me enough to test this. And then the next step after we come to a final product is really just getting this out into the market, getting this into individuals' hands that I feel like can make an impact when it comes to the awareness about this piece. And again, just working to make fitness equipment, training equipment better within the endurance field is what this is all about. So thank you guys.
Sweet.
All right, guys, just really quick, I wanted to end the video today. Harry and I are working together to really make sure that we bring you guys content that you want to see. So first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for the support in the channel and just the growth of the channel over the past few months. And just really just sharing my heart and sharing new things with you guys. I want to make sure that you guys are, first of all, enjoying this, but also getting benefit from it. So please let me know in the comments below, what you want to see more of. We're trying one thing is just more organic interaction that I'm having with the boys, with Jordan, with Harry, and also just trying to make it educational based off of my own experiences as I'm going through things, as well as things that I'm learning to share with you guys. But please just jump in here. Feel free to share what you want. This video, we're testing also different lengths of video. So obviously the last video was a long video. I think a lot of people, especially within the endurance-based community that are doing long runs inside, long rides on Zwift, they enjoy those longer videos. I know that I do. So let me know that. Let me know if you enjoy longer videos, shorter videos. This video is specifically going to be shorter. It's just going to kind of recap today, which is Tuesday. Me going through my morning routine, me training this morning, time in the office, and then obviously unveiling that project that I've been working on with Prime. But next video specifically, we're going to go through what a 1 day out carb load looks like as I prepare for another mock race trial on Saturday. So I'm going to take you through Friday's diet, which is going to be about 850 grams of carbs. I need to be specific in the type of carbs that I'm choosing, obviously being aware of fiber, being aware of loading through fats as well, but fats that don't just slow the absorption down so much that I just get bogged down through the day, because I have to be specific in how I'm getting in 850 grams of carbs throughout the day. So that's going to be the next video. But again, guys, more than anything, I just want to thank you for the support, and please continue to let us know what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of, length of videos that you enjoy watching, and just anything that, and when it comes to me, the content that I'm giving you guys, just what you want to see more of, because that's what Harry and I want to give you guys. So thank you guys so much. Enjoy the night. I'm going to go take the boys to football. They have their playoffs this weekend, and I'm excited to be a part of that as well.